They say that in lots of studies and everything else, that children between the ages of birth and the age of 2 are one of these. You are a sponge. You just absorb everything around you. You learn more in the first 2 years of your life than you do for the rest of your life afterwards, because you are just absorbing everything. Because when you first are brought into this world, you have no idea how to do anything. You breathe automatically. That you can do. Just, okay, that works. And, you know, you're born, you get slapped on the butt. That is much better. In, out, got it, moving on. That's the first thing you learn. But then, you know, it's you sit up, you roll over, all these things when you're a parent that are like huge. Oh, they rolled over today. They made their first poopy. You know, it's all, you didn't learn how to, that just happens. But you absorb everything in those first couple of years. You have no idea. You often go to the washroom in your pants. You have no control over that stuff. You need to be fed by somebody else. You're short, you're chubby, you're bald. Shut up. But you just absorb everything around you. And so during those sponge years, you're just blindly taking everything in. Do we want to keep learning like this for the rest of our lives? Those first 2 years, we bring everything in, but there's no filter. You just accept all of it because we're a completely blank slate. So you got to bring it all in. Do we want to keep being a sponge? Is that the way we want to learn? Because this is blind acceptance of what you're being told. This, who knows what can be brought in when you just absorb absolutely everything that you're told. So when you're learning right now, you don't want to be a sponge. I look at it a little bit differently. The analogy that I would use is it's more like this. The learning we want to do right now is more like Lego. We all start with our, just blank slate here, and then gradually through the course of our lives, we take a little piece and we add it here. Maybe it's something that you read. Maybe it's something you saw, like, oh, I like the way that person wears their hair. I'm adding this to my stuff. I like that song. This is a kind of music that I like. Okay, I'll put that right there. Oh, I like the way this person did that. And you put things on. And you build your Lego self through all of these things. But Lego that's the way we've got to think about the way we take in knowledge, the way we learn, is taking pieces. But my question that I have for you is, how do you learn? Are you a set where they just say, here's the pieces, this is what you build? Are you locked into that? Is that how you take in knowledge? Blindly accepting what somebody else has told you, that that's the way things need to be? Or are you just a random pile of Lego? A random pile of Lego where you're going to take it, you're going to look at the pieces, and you're going to build your own house, you're going to make something up, whatever it may be. Think about that as the way you learn. What pieces do you want to take? Now, I understand, especially during these years, you're in grades 9 to 12, you're going through high school, you want to assert your independence. You want to become your own person. That's a fantastic journey to be on. And a lot of times when we do that, we try and reject the people that are trying to give us knowledge, the people that are trying to pass things along to us. A lot of people, as you're going through these years, say, you don't want to be like your parents. Not because they're terrible, but just because you want to be your own person. I said that too when I was in high school. No, I'm not gonna be like my dad. My dad's a great guy and I love my dad, but I'm not gonna be like him and I'm not gonna grow up. I'm gonna be my own person. Well, let me just to talk about this Lego and whose pieces you borrow. This past fall, my father had his 70th birthday. Had a big open house over at the house, family, friends, all kinds of people coming in. And it's just gonna be a casual thing. I threw some clothes on, went over to go celebrate my dad's 70th birthday. This picture was taken at my dad's 70th birthday. That's my dad and I. Now, do you not think I maybe borrowed a few Lego pieces from this guy? We did not predetermine we were both wearing khakis and black golf shirts. And I just started wearing glasses recently, but yeah, the apple tree, okay, did not fall far from it. So as much as we sometimes try to reject this stuff in our, grade 9 to 12 years, there are some of these Lego pieces I definitely got from him. And frankly, now at the age that I'm at, I'm kind of happy that I did. But what we need to do is we need to examine the way we learn, examine the way we take in knowledge, and maybe do something different. What we need to do is unlearn.